This is your daily market recap for Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Let's go.
Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well.
This is Dan Max at eXp Realty, aka the Trading Agent. This is your daily market review for Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Hopefully you had an amazing weekend. Got a chance to check out the weekend market recap. Also did a live chat today. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll get the alerts that we're doing live. Love it. Great time to be alive. The market is moving. We like volatility. If you're trading around your positions, you're doing pretty well. Taking positions at certain levels, adding, subtracting, whatever you want to call it, trading around it, doing pretty well. At this point, I still think we have more to come downwise, but let's let the evidence speak. We are at the first 3 business days of the month. There will be new money coming in spurts, just like at the close. Do not be surprised if we drop, but then pop. But I think there is lower market action to come. Keep in mind, once unemployment rate starts picking up, things are going to get dicey. So again, new to the channel, want to join a Discord room? The link is in the description below. Again, like I said on YouTube, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get involved. If you want to be a part of the Discord room, I'm telling you, it's well worth it. A lot to learn, ask questions, be humble. Do not assume you know everything. Again, trading is a game of experience as well as knowledge. Keep that in mind. If you want to follow our post on Twitter, posted a really good trade on Apple earlier. And yeah, just all sorts of fun things going on, pointing out things that we're seeing. Again, you don't have to be part of the Discord room to see the alerts, but well worth it. Hit on Twitter. Check out also my website, thetradingagent.com. Back to basics videos are in order of beginner to advanced. Check out the Markets account, high yield savings account, awesome promotion code. Also too, if you're worried about your brokerage going under, Schwab, you might want to be looking at interactive brokers. There's links to these in the description below. Well worth it. Again, I tell people this all the time. If you witnessed 2008, 2009, we know there's going to be banking issues. You better be careful. You better be careful. You don't want your money stuck. If you're in a short position or puts or calls or something, the market closed, your trade platform goes belly up, goes into survivorship. Who knows what they'll do to your position? They'll probably try to take you for all of your money. All right. We noticed today that let's even update it every hour, every minute. Okay. It was at 60-something%. We are noticing that the odds of a hike picked up today, which is rather interesting. Not sure if that'll stick. Bitcoin, 28,000. Keep an eye on it. Don't trust it. Oil, you're welcome. Talked about it hitting the 95 levels. Sabaline, my man, he liked the 95. He was dead on. Again, the credit where credit is due. Near term, probably 84, 85. Be aware. We have OPEC on Wednesday speaking. Will they try to push the price down? Probably not, but the reaction will be key. Natural gas, not even sure why we're talking about it. It is dead money. Dead money. All right, Zadala, Mikahala keeps going higher highs. Again, people want to short it. We've talked about this straight line moves. Pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Just, again, at this point, I have no desire to short the dollar. Do not step in front of that. Bonds. We talked about why buying bonds might be a little treacherous this weekend. Talked to reinforce it today. Again, we kicked the can down the road 45 days, but that does not give creditors probably confidence in buying our debt near term. And plus, again, the feds are pulling liquidity out of the market. The banks are stuck with bonds that are losing. Remember, mark to market, if you've got a bond at 2, 3, 4%, it doesn't look good when interest rates are at 4, 5, 6, 7%, right? No bueno. Again, I like bonds at some point, but I'm not stepping in front of that one. The VIX, man, this thing is compressing. Ooh. We could have some big smoke downs later in the market. Just keep that in mind. The VIX kind of as we talked about, filled the gap, showed us the way. All right, holding up. Just let it do what it's got to do. SPY volume came in at the close today, saved the market. We're sitting at the daily trend line again. I don't mind it holding up here. Maybe if it has to bounce again, chop around, draw on more buyers, kill it later. QQQQ, holding up, 100-day, same kind of thing. I don't mind them holding these levels because the professional gap is confirmed. The next move down, right? It's just kind of like in this. You're going to get some counter moves. It's just amazed that people are just like down all day, every day. No. IWM holding the 174 range. 173. Good luck. Again, this stuff leads down. It looks terrible. It's heading south for the fall and winter. Dia making new lows, broke the 200-day. Again, heading south for the winter. Gold. I try to be as nice as I can to people who do not understand gold. Gold is a liquidity play, and liquidity is coming out of the system, and everyone wants to buy gold. I'm like, you don't want to buy it yet. You don't want to buy it yet. Been telling people since basically May, because remember, we talked about buying it down here. The professional gap started the move, sold some up in here, and it kept rising. That's okay. Sometimes you're not going to catch the whole move. But now, trying to pick the bottom, I'm telling you right now, for the love of God, do not buy this stuff yet. Do not be surprised if it get absolutely destroyed. And it shows you prices that you are going to blow your mind. And then you go in all in if you want. I have no doubt that those things will rally off of that. But again, when is that time? When the Fed pivots. The Fed is not at a point where they're pivoting, y'all. Silver, look at this. This is just absolutely destructive. Oh, my God. Leave it alone. Let's just get into the miners. Leave them alone, leave them alone, leave them alone. GDX, same thing. Breaking lows. Adios. Professional gap. Goodbye. Now, again, if they bounce tomorrow, don't go, oh, well, it's time to buy it. Just let these things come in. Let them, if you're not familiar with the past, again, I watched previous videos. These names can go so much lower than you think. It will blow your mind. AG, I thought $4 many years ago where this alarm was. Sorry, not years ago, when it was up at 9 would be a good price. Don't like it now. Okay, because the market hasn't bottomed. Nowhere close to bottoming. AEM, same thing. Not gapping down to the next level, going lower. Newmont Mining, one of the big names. Look at this thing. Absolute panic. Pass, let it go. Zzz, pow. Not good. Just not good. Let these things burn. Let them burn. Let them burn. And be thankful that you didn't jump in early. Taiwan Semi, 20-day zone. I mean, this to me seems like a super easy spot to hit the fail button on and just, yeah, there you go. Anywhere up in here. Short this, I think. Again, Taiwan Semi, too much risk. Buffett bailed on it. We know why. Micron shorted this today up at the 20-day. Congrats. I think this thing is a dead cat bounce post earnings that were absolutely just horrible. Listen, let it breathe. Again, if you get in 69, tight stop, short it. It makes sense to me. AMD rallied off the 200-day. We talked about failing here, bouncing here. Watch in this range, 103, 106. Pull the trigger. Goldman Sachs upgrades NVDA today. Guess they got a lot of shares to sell. What did we say last week? Don't be surprised if we get it with this 20-day, 50-day. Maybe even touch the backside of this channel. Absolutely short it with a tight stop. Makes so much sense. Intel, we talked about selling at 40. All right, well, it got close to the 100-day. Good enough for government work. Again, we say don't bring a ruler to trading because you don't get exact prices like you think. I mean, you're pretty close to where I think you should short this thing. SMH, again, same kind of thing. Bounces, 120-day cross. 20-day now is crossing down. You get gaps, traps, all sorts of stuff. Looks like it's going lower. Adobe, nice rally today. I think they got an upgrade at some point. Man, this area seems very interesting. Mid 520s. Apple, we talked about shorting this in the 174.20 area. Could it get up a little higher? Maybe, possibly. Again, layering into this one to reload fully. Got stopped out of some shorts on the way up. It's okay. Took some at 170. Would love to get it back at 174, 175. Have no doubts. Amazon, same thing. Looking for lower prices. 100-day channel back test. All of these names back testing. Perfectly normal. Downtrend is not down every day. CRM, retesting lows. Holding for now. Guggenheim, some people took it at the 20-day today. Makes sense to me. God, I need to put that one back on the radar. I said I was going to do it, and I totally just duded it. That one is, GOOG at 20-day. I got to put that back in my mind. Man, that's a good one. Meta, man, shorted, bounced, stopped out, had some gains. Again, people say it's frustrating. That's all right. It's just okay. Let it go. I mean, at some point, it's toast, holding up pretty well. Microsoft, can't argue at some point. 20-day, 50-day, so I'd be looking for that one. NDAQ, we talked about this one breaking channel. Goodbye. Now it's just kind of chopping down. MicroStrategy popped a little bit. I mean, again, we said, what is it going to test down the range lows? It did. I don't trust it. Netflix, this thing got smoked. If you shorted this at 450, leave a comment below. And we talked about maybe it bounces down here. Don't be surprised. First of the month, it does a little bit of that. Roblox, we've talked about what? Volume coming out of shorting was probably going to squeeze this. There you go. Tesla. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Holding the 100-day. Somewhere around here. I wouldn't be surprised. Short at 250s. People are like, oh, this is going up forever. Wrong. X. Materials is getting bought out, potentially. Holding up pretty well. So I'm not going to argue with that one. Nucor. What do we say? When it hits some levels, bounce, watch this 20-day. Man, I like some of these shorts. Caterpillar, love this short. I think this at some point, this thing absolutely breaks. Be patient. Just be patient. Be patient. This is like an island floating reversal of massive islandness. It's the Bahamas. Just be patient. Have stops, define your risk. Do not short at the lows. Let it do its thing. When it breaks, it will break. VALE, another global growth name, looking like crap. Arrow. We talked about this one. Copper leading up. Well, now copper leading down. Leave it alone. I said thought 15 might be a good price, but man, the market and the VIX at 17. This is at 16. This thing could get absolutely destroyed. CCJ, I said this over the weekend. I thought this was the top. Look at this. A retest of the highs, and then kapow. Again, money coming out of materials. Do not be surprised. It's not going to charge into tech. It's going to actually probably go into, as many of y'all know this, it's probably going to go into dollar, go into defensive names. Maybe it goes into bonds. I don't know. That's my assumption. It should, but CF material names, again, we love all these. Let them get pounded. You got to eat. People need ag. Let them eat. Let them come down. Let them go down and let them burn. Do not be surprised. Do not get emotional. Just let it come on down. AA, same kind of thing. We love aluminum. You need it. Let it come down. Financials, as we talked about, will get burned. There's another level of the credit crisis coming. We broke the trend. It's just a matter of time. Let it come down. JP Morgan. Now, we do have bank earnings coming up next week, I think, or the following week. Could they hold up into then? I don't know. We'll see. Morgan Stanley, we talked about shorting this to the 200-day, making new lows. Adios, amigos. Awesome. Again, if you're short financials, high five. Goldman, we said, breaking the channel lows. Now, don't be surprised if this holds up. If it breaks and then comes back and tests that. That would be the easiest short. Carry, we talked about the baby banks acting like complete dogs, right? Leading for weeks down. Here at support, trying to hold. Game over. XBI, another name of risk on, just not showing risk on. Look at this. XBI. Goof. Ouch. 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 Solar. You're welcome. Told you the stuff was going to get burned. Told you this stuff was trash. I'm telling you right now. Again, it's not that the solar technology is trash, but these companies are complete garbage. No one listens. We talked about once this break, it was game over. Look at this, just heading lower every day. We talked about Sedge, toilet. I mean, I can't even find a bounce worth shorting. Look at this. If you shorted up here at 280, high five to you. Reach out. Let me know. I just want to give you a shout out. I want to praise your name every time, because if you held through that, fudge yeah. Same thing with Sedge. Oh, the ENPH. Oh, the CEO bought some shares. Great. He just bought enough to, keep people off his back, and then it goes lower. He probably sold it in the 340s. He doesn't care. He's paid for life. Seen this a million times. First Solar, talked about it once it broke the 170s. Adios, slowly going to burn. HYG, keep an eye on this, because again, corporate debt is not looking so hot. Big gap down. SpaghettiOs. There's certain things going on behind the scenes that do not look good again. And as much as you love oil is not safe. People piled into it for safety. Look what's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's going to get smoked. There's such thing as demand destruction, even though there's supply issues. Now, again, I'm not calling for negative futures prices, but I'm not going to say it's not going to drop. Let it come on in. I mean, maybe 70. This thing could drop very quickly. There's a ton of people hiding in oil. UNG, I don't even know why I show it. It's toast. XOP, if you shorted this at 154, and then we talked about the bounce to 150, said this on Friday, said, watch this Thursday. I was like, man, that's kind of an interesting round number. Kaboom. If you bought the drip again in the 970s, drip is now at 1073, high five. ExxonMobil, this is the one we talked about shorting in the 117 to 120 range. Kaboom. Looking good. Let it come on down. Again, will it be down a straight line? No. PXD, if you shorted this, high five to you. 20-day was a gift from the gods. Occidental, same thing. Hits the Buffett sell zone. Come on down. He's selling calls. He doesn't care. He's just loving it. NPC finally starting to do it. 20 days. Some people got frustrated by it again. Chop is part of the game. Adios. Then what? EQT. Talked about 44 area short. Here you go. Dead cat bounce. Flex LNG again. I think we're a natural gas exporter, but this thing is. Let it come in. Come on down. I'd love to. I mean, the dividend yield is amazing on this. Let this thing get absolutely burned, churned, and spit out. If you have any questions, please reach out. Use the Conley link. Book 30-minute session with me. I would love to chat with you if I can help you out. If you're new to the channel, again, please get involved. Join the Discord room. Appreciate all the love, support, the generous donations. Some of you guys are amazing me with your donations. Again, I know you understand that the value of this information because you're making money off of it, and you're also realizing it's a free tuition. Tip the dealer, again, but pay yourself. Set money aside for taxes. Reward your family and friends. And then if you want to throw me a bone, I really appreciate it. Because again, if you invest in me, I will invest in your success. If you have questions about real estate, please reach out. Do not go and get some piece of shit broker out there that just doesn't care about your house. Right now, if you're going to try to sell your house, you're going to have to list it and be creative. If you're looking to buy a house, you need someone who's not going to be pushy, because a lot of these agents are doing what? They're not getting any sales, so they're going to be getting people really hard to push and buy houses when they shouldn't. And again, you need to be in contact with people who know how to vet Again, I would love to refer you out. I'll take a small piece of that commission from their side because, again, I will refer them. I'll bring them the business of you, but I will vet them and make sure they do exactly what you're saying. And also know you're not getting stuck with Uncle Bobby over there who's trying to sell you, is, trying to involve in real estate. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I will talk to you guys and gals later.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, stop by the Discord room. A link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help support more free content, the PayPal link is in the description as well. I appreciate your continued support of the channel.